Oh my God. Oh. Well, what did you guys think? That was a kind of a depressing movie, like I said in the intro here. Now, Romano Scavolini. That's right. Don't you guys get hungry for macaroni grill every time I say that? Romano Scavolini. That unlimited bread and olive oil and macaroni and cheese. Oh. But I digress. We got to get back into Vietnam War, right? So, yeah, this film was pure drama from the beginning. Like I said, it started off like a neo-noir with him talking like, the room smelled of rotten eggs, and I had to find my friend out in the elephant cages, out in the Viet Cong. I mean, there's great scenes in here, too, that really feel like, man, Vietnam War, what the fuck were we fighting for? All these poor people that just got shot and annihilated, like, you know what I mean? Let's just... say what you will about the Vietnam War, but a lot of these people didn't know what they were fighting for. And it shows, and Romano Scavolini was in Vietnam himself as a photographer. So this is kind of his retelling and, recounting of his experience in the war. So I can only imagine what it was like filming this. He's sitting down like, okay, we got to get the explosions there and the napalm, and then Charlie's going to come in here and do this. And I could imagine him behind the camera going like, yeah, getting Nam flashbacks. But what do you guys think about some of the characters on here, too? Like, you got the one guy that's going into hysterics because they realize they're on a death mission. They're getting sent. They don't even know why they're doing what they're doing here. They're trying to get gold for the higher-ups. The higher-ups don't give a shit about the foot soldiers there. They're in there for the gold. So I have a feeling Leprechaun, so if you know Leprechaun here, he probably wrote some of the script here. Imagine that. If they were to make a Leprechaun Goes to Vietnam War, Leprechaun was already in Vegas, he was in the hood, he was in space. Why not go to Vietnam? He would have done the soldiers' mission here. They're like, okay, Leprechaun, we need you to get that gold from the Viet Cong. Here's a mission. And he'll just go in there like, oh, me gold, ah! He'd do the mission, so why didn't we send a fucking Leprechaun to do what these guys were supposed to do? It's a suicide mission for money, and even crazier. There's a little subtext basically throughout the film. But at the end, you get one that says that the drug smuggling and the war on drugs, they were making millions of dollars a month on that. So the government, drugs, Vietnam, cocaine. It's all making sense. They were putting that money into the gold bonds. You know what I mean? It's easier to travel that way. But that's for another history lesson. I'm sure I don't want to bore you guys with that stuff there because, this channel is more about fun and not depressing, sad shit. But it's history, so you can look into that there. I mean, hell, even Reagan, was dabbling into that, the war on drugs. Yeah, that's right. He was doing real war on drugs. Oh, I'm committing war, and those are drugs. That's what Reagan said. He was in there for his own money, but shh, you didn't hear that. I better cut that. I'm not getting into politics here. But yeah, isn't that crazy? The war on drugs was making millions of dollars. And some people even think that's what Vietnam was over. Sad to say, because these guys here in this mission, yeah, they were going for the gold. I mean, one of them even, you get the violent leg amputation there, and the guy was willing to risk it all just to carry his gold to try to get back home. So it's sad, it's depressing. What better person like Romano Scavolini to tell the story because he actually experienced that. So, I'm sure a lot of this stuff was just very hard and gut-wrenching to experience over again. So maybe that's why he was so graphic on Nightmare. That movie's still brutal to this day if you can find an uncut copy. Code Red. How dare you make only 100 Blu-ray copies and sell them for $400 on eBay? If I find you... Oh, that's okay. We're not talking about Code Red. We're talking about Dog Tags, 1987. So yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the film. The acting was great on this one here, so if you can find it, try to hunt it down on VHS. This is one that hasn't had a restoration. As you can tell, there's foreign subtitles kind of glued in to this print that we saw tonight. Ripped from a dog piss-stained VHS. But at least we saw the film, right? So yes, that was my little spiel on Dog Tags from 1987. So I hope you guys really enjoyed tonight, because we got another fun night for you. We got Merry Death at 10 and Pervy the Clown at midnight. So, everyone's ready to wax their carrots now and flick their bean to the fun of Friday nights on B-Movie TV. So yes, if you guys are stuck in traffic, driving on the road, go ahead and give Slashers Podcast a listen to. That's right, Slashers Podcast. We're in the month of July, so we're doing Jurassic Park. Now, we're not doing all those Jurassic Park films. We're doing ones more unknown, like Carnosaur. I think Prehysteria is on the list. just a bunch of like the more obscure dinosaur killing films. So yeah, we got a whole backlog of shit for you, episodes upon episodes. So if you got Spotify, Pandora, all that, they're on there. And subscribe to our Patreon because we give you a bunch of exclusive content. Everyone's working tirelessly. I mean, look at the bags. My bags have bags under their eyes. That's great stuff, right? These bags owe me money. They're shopping at Macy's with these fucking double bag shit. I can't think of any more jokes. So yes, like I said before in the intro, Death Park: The End is nearing completion. This is Ken Ace Brewer's, coup de grace. This is his, if you've seen the other Death Park films, forget about it. This is the meat and potatoes that we've all been waiting for. So, yeah, when it comes out, you will all be well aware. We'll show trailers on there. We're going to do little host segments on it. Trying to even get a screening to get it shown somewhere San Pedro. So, you guys will be the first to see it when it comes up. So, I'm really excited for it. This is a very fun film, and it's taken months to shoot. And it's near completion. And then keep an eye out for Alien Danger 2. I'm going to throw the poster up there. That was the film I worked on with Hunter Jackson and James Balsamo and Ken May, a bunch of cool people in there. Sherry Davis is in there too, which she's also in the new Death Park film. So, yeah, there's just so much great stuff on there. Costumes from Gwar. When you watch the movie, I'm every single alien in there except a few of them that Ken May played. So, yeah, I get beat the shit out of. So it's great. If you want to see me get the shit kicked out of me, Alien Danger 2 is your film. I love it. Mwah. So yeah, guys, that's been Friday Night Action right here on B-Movie TV. So I will see you next week. And hey, keep an eye out too. I just finished editing a short film that I've worked on over the past few weeks. And it's a fun little 5-minute one. Very, very graphic. So for you 18 and plus crowd, this one's for you. But we do have that showing on the channel sometime soon. When it comes up, I'm sure you'll be the first to hear about it on the Facebook page. Right, Fred Adel, Fred Adelman. That's right, I'm calling you out because you always watch the show here. And we love you, Fred. He's the moderator of the Facebook B-Movie TV group. So, give him an arousing applause. All right, guys, I'm Doug, and I'll see you next week. I got to go sweat my ass off in a car that doesn't have AC. So, excuse me while I push my intros back in. Well, if you enjoyed tonight's film, then you'll definitely love listening to Slashers Podcast. A bunch of us goons all sit around and talk about these B-movies together, and we'll have a good laugh, so give us a listen, and thanks for watching B-Movie TV.